Hi, this is TrueColours. First of all, a very happy and auspicious Raksha Bandhan to one and all. In this particular lecture, we are going to discuss the etymological meaning of philosophy. Today, my first question is, please listen carefully. My first question is, can you differentiate or distinguish between what is philosophy, why should we study philosophy, what is the etymological meaning of philosophy, what are the other words for philosophy, what is the origin of philosophy, what is the definition of philosophy, and what is the concept of philosophy? Again, reiterating, can you differentiate or distinguish between what is philosophy, why should we study philosophy, what is the etymological meaning of philosophy, and what are the other words for philosophy, what is the origin of philosophy, what is the definition of philosophy, what is the concept of philosophy? These all aforementioned questions are looking similar, slightly or almost, but not exactly. They all have different significance. Okay, and one thing you always heard, that short things always have large significance. So if you are seeing on your screen, you are seeing the first one is tiger, then lion, then jaguar, then leopard, then cheetah, then lynx, then coracle, then ocelot, then morgue, then panther, then cougar, then puma. Again reiterating, you are seeing on your screen that one is tiger, then lion, then jaguar, then leopard, then cheetah, then lynx, then coracle, then ocelot, then morgue, then panther, then cougar, then puma. Okay, these all are nothing but wildcats, which almost or slightly similar, look alike. Okay, which almost or slightly look alike but not exactly. That is why our aforementioned question, which I am going to reiterating again, that what is philosophy, why should we study philosophy, what is the etymological meaning of philosophy, what are the other words for philosophy, what is the origin of philosophy, what is the definition of philosophy, and what is the concept of philosophy. So if you are seeing on your screen, they all have different degree of courage. Okay, these all wild cats are having different degree of courage and predate with different tactics, and some of them are diurnal and while others are nocturnal. So the sound understanding of these aforementioned key differences will make you more wise and set an example of your philosophical aura of seeing things and tough situations philosophically. So kindly do visit my 51st number video, that is what is philosophy and why should we study philosophy, and then with this particular lecture and all upcoming lectures, you can easily clear your doubts, or you can differentiate or distinguish or make difference sensefully or sensibly or logically about what is philosophy, why should we study philosophy, what is the etymological meaning of philosophy, what are the other words for philosophy, what is the origin of philosophy, why what is the definition of philosophy, and what is the concepts of philosophy. So let's dive in today's lecture. Before jumping over the etymological meaning of philosophy, we have to, we should, or we need to know what is etymology. Ever wondered how a word came to be? Then etymology is for you. Okay? The etymology word word's origin from Greek, that from the word Greek word etymologia, that's meaning is the study of word origins. Okay, the study of word origins. Etymology is the study of the origin and historical development of words. How can we know that what is etymology? So let's get started. Here are few examples of words and their origins. To know or to understand the word etymology. For example, sincere. So, sincere word comes from the Latin word sincerus, which means clean or pure. Then, second word is hazard. What is hazard? Hazard word comes from the Arabic word jar, meaning dice. It means as gambling was once considered a dangerous activity. Then third one is quarantine or quarantine. The word quarantine comes from the Italian word quarantena giorni, meaning 40 days. Okay. The length of time ships were isolated in port when suspected to carry disease. So now that you have seen some examples, find the origins or history of 5 of your own words which which are related to philosophy. So just like sincere, hazard or quarantine, the philosophy words come from ancient Greek word. Okay, philos, which means love, or philos, the word is taken from has taken from philo, which means loving, and sophia, that means wisdom or knowledge. The sophia words has been taken from sophis, which means wise or learned. Again repeating, philos is a Greek word that itself is taken from philo, which means loving, and sophia also a Greek word which itself taken from sophia, from sophis, which means wise or learned. So now let's understand the etymological meaning of philosophy in depth or in a proper way. The word philosophy comes from the ancient Greek word philos, that means love, and the philos word is taken from philo, which means loving, and sophia, that means wisdom, and sophia from sophis, which means wise or learned, and so is literally defined as the love of wisdom and or The word philosophy comes from the Greek words philo, meaning love, and sophos, meaning wisdom. The word philosophically is actually derived from the Greek compounded term. And what is that compounded term? Philosophia. Philosophia, which is made up of the affix philo and sophia. Philo can mean wisdom or friendship. Philo can mean wisdom or friendship, while Sophia means love or knowledge. Philos, which means wisdom or friendship, and Sophia, which means love or knowledge. Therefore, the word philosophia and the term philosophia is compounded term. Okay, can be interpreted can be interpreted as the love of knowledge and or wisdom. It means philosophy can be seen as a quest for knowledge or search for truth or knowledge learning or love of knowledge or pursuit of wisdom or systematic investigation. Again reiterating, the word philosophy comes from an ancient Greek word philos, which means love, and philos word itself taken from philo, which means loving, and sophia, that means wisdom, and sophia is taken from the word sophis, which means wise or learned, and so is literally defined as the love of wisdom. Philosophy equals to the love of wisdom, or the second etymological meaning is the word philosophy comes from the Greek words philo, meaning love, and sophos, meaning wisdom. The word philosophy is actually derived from the Greek compounded term. And what is that compounded term? Philosophia, which is made up of the affix philo and sophia. Philo can mean wisdom or friendship, while Sophia means love or knowledge. Therefore, the word philosophia can be interpreted as the love of knowledge and or wisdom. It means philosophy can be seen as a quest for knowledge or search of truth or knowledge learning or love of knowledge or pursuit of wisdom or systematic investigation or systematic probe. And another, what are the another words for philosophy? We can call philosophy other words in philosophy in other words as attitude. Here attitude means behavior, and which type of behavior? Moral and ethical behavior. Then doctrine or doctrine, then idea, then ideology, then we can call philosophy as logic, as outlook, as reasoning, as system, as tenet, as theory, as thinking, as thought, as truth, view, viewpoint, wisdom, knowledge, learning, scholarship, scholarly works, body of knowledge. Again reiterating, another words for philosophy: attitude, that is behavior, and which type or which kind of behavior? Only ethical and moral, behavior or attitude. Doctrine or doctrine, idea, ideology, logic, outlook, reasoning, system, tenet, theory, thinking, thought, truth, view, viewpoint, wisdom, knowledge, learning, scholarship, scholarly works, or body of knowledge. More broadly understood, it is the study. Philosophy is the study of the most basic and profound matters of human existence. More broadly understood, it is the study of the most basic and profound matters of human existence. Now, what is the specific meaning of philosophy? We have already read and understood what is the etymological meaning of philosophy and what are the other words for philosophy. Then we are going to discuss what is the specific meaning of philosophy. To be precise and definite, one may call philosophy as that deep thinking and meditation which concerns itself to the God, soul, and the nature. The concentration and deep thinking is for revealing the hidden and immoral reality. It's not immoral, it's immortal realities. The concentration and deep thinking is for revealing the hidden and immortal realities of existence, namely, what is the nature of life, whence human beings have come, and what will be her or his final destination, and how does external nature affect human life. All these are the core subjects and topics of philosophical thinking and ultimate realization. All these are the core subjects and topics of philosophical thinking and ultimate realization. Philosophy can have multiple meanings. Okay? Philosophy can have multiple meanings, including the study of the meaning of life and proper behavior. The study of the meaning of life and proper behavior, that is called attitude. Then a belief or system of beliefs. Then the rational investigation of questions about ethics, knowledge, and existence. Then the philosophical study of knowing and being. Then a system by which a person forms for conduct of life, or the metaphysical study of the nature of being and existence. The one here, who is one? Human being, person. Okay, so the one who engages oneself in the search or research or investigation or probe for what? About wisdom or knowledge or truth or so on. So, the one who engages oneself in the search or probe about wisdom or knowledge or truth or so on is called a philosopher. And what is philosopher and what is called philosopher and who are philosopher? When someone studies philosophy, they want to understand how and why people do certain things and how to live a good life and their personal beliefs about how to live or how to deal with a situation or circumstance. In other words, they want to know the meaning of life Add the suffix er to philosophy. Add the suffix er to philosophy, that is called philosopher, and you get a word for someone whose job it is to think these big thoughts. So we have precisely discussed and understood the etymological meaning of philosophy, the uh, other words for philosophy, and the meaning of philosophy, and what is called philosopher. So we have already discussed about the philosophy word uh, came from the ancient Greek word philos and sophia, okay, which means wisdom, love of wisdom, or friendship of wisdom, or knowledge, or truth. So in the first circle, you are seeing the etymological meaning, and in the second circle, you are seeing the technical meaning of philosophy, and the crux in between two circles, the crux is searching why should we study philosophy, or what is the purpose of philosophy. Searching for truth means love of wisdom, engage in asking, answering, and arguing for answers to life's basic questions. Give us clue to help understand society or human beings' existence. So you can clearly see that what is the etymological meaning of philosophy and what is the technical meaning of philosophy. Thank you.